Yes guys, today's topic is about marriage. Now I'm not going to tell men to not get married, this is not the point of the video. The point in this video is to make you think twice and to be very careful about who you get married to. To start this one off, I want you to listen to this clip of this woman.
I got married to my husband after dating him for just 6 months. I ain't saying to rush it like me, but what I am saying, ladies, is if you're dating a man for over 5 years, you're over 25 years of age, and this man is showing no signs of marrying you. This man is showing no signs of putting that ring on your finger, making it right, getting you children, getting you all the desires of your heart, and spending the rest of your life with you. You're wasting your time.
So you see what she's saying? She's telling other women that they need to get married quickly. Like there's almost a time limit on it. Now why is she saying that? Because it links into a video I made a few days ago, and I said to you guys, men's value goes up, women's value goes down. Because when a man gets older, he can still have everything he wants. Whereas for women, it gets harder. It's almost like a race to find a husband. Mostly for that financial comfort. They want that protection barrier. Now it's all well and good hearing me say it, but wait till you hear it from a woman's mouth. Take a look at the clip.
A man can have sex until he fucking dies and makes kids damn near that whole time. A female is actually sacrificing more because we don't get our looks back, our starts sagging, our ass starts getting flat. We ain't got time to be playing with y'all like that.
So stop playing.
No, marry me or let me keep it moving, because at the end of the day, I can't keep playing these games like y'all can keep playing these games.
Yeah, but you ain't...
Like, it doesn't make any sense. It's a sacrifice as well. Give me my insurance, because I'm taking care of your kids. That shit is hard. I'm taking care of the home. You got somewhere cozy and clean to come home to, because if you were by yourself, you would just come home to your pissy ass toilet, your half shower curtain, and that's how you gotta live. But when you have a female, she's gonna take care of home and make sure everything's good and give you a good space to work in.
Sorry guys, I don't want to go too off topic, but oh no, what are we gonna do with our pissy toilets and our crappy shower curtain? We'll never survive. Another female that brings nothing to the table and is just realizing it while she says it. Anyway, let's continue.
Our good years are gone. Y'all are still old, getting money, and still having young girls, sugar babies, and all kinds of stuff, and living your best life, driving a Ferrari. And now I'm all older, you know, my ass is sagging, my titties are sagging, and where is my insurance?
Now, do you know what? I do kind of understand their biological clock is different to ours. Like, a lot of men can have kids until they're old. A lot of women can't. But what I think so stupid about that whole thing is a lot of women will just marry any guy just because they want kids, just because it looks good to society, just because their mother wants them to. Not because it's out of love, not because that person's good for them. And a lot of men will marry a woman just because of their beauty, just because they also think maybe I just need to settle down and it's time to do that now. This is the wrong thing to do. And that woman, she said in the first clip, she said that after 6 months her husband proposed. I know there's a lot of people in the world that got married after a small amount of time and they're still together now and had successful relationships, but a lot of the time it don't work. You shouldn't rush. You should ask questions, and you should ask important questions. Take a look at this clip.
And that's why I say, single people, if you're dating somebody, you need to ask 1,000 questions during the dating process. What's your name? Is that your real name? Do you have your daddy's name? When can I meet your daddy? Is your dad and mama together? How do you act when you get mad? Do you throw things? Do you cuss around? Do you beat up on people? I need to know, do you have a job? Where do you work at? How much money do you make? How long you been working there? Do you have a bank account? How is your credit? Can I see your credit score? Do you have a house? Are you living in an apartment? Do you pay for your gas in your car? Do you live with your mama and them? I need to understand what you're doing, what you like to eat. Do you plan on being fine like that all your life, or you plan on getting big? How many children do you want to have? Will you get upset if we don't have no kids? You plan on having an inheritance? Do you have insurance? Can you pay for your funeral if you were to die today? You need to know who you're marrying. And don't you dare get married to somebody talking about, I've never seen him angry since I met him. It is not time to marry that person. You need to see how he look. And you need to ask that woman, how you look without your makeup? Don't put none on tomorrow. I need to see. The hair you got on your head, is that yours, or did you purchase it? And if you purchase it, is it paid for, or are you in debt? I need to know. When you blink your eyes, are those your eyelashes or did you buy those from somewhere? I need to know. You smell good today, but what about tomorrow morning? I need to know. Do you believe in taking showers at night or in the morning? Do you believe in taking 3 days off and then take shower? How is your relationship with soap and water? I need to know.
Now this guy's doing it in a funny way, but what he's saying is facts. Especially when he said if you've not seen someone angry or without makeup, if you've not seen someone in their true form is what he's saying, then you shouldn't commit to them. You shouldn't commit your whole life to someone because you have no idea. All you've seen is the good side. At the beginning of a relationship, you see the best version of someone's self. You need to see the worst version before you commit to anyone. And I'll tell you this, if you marry the wrong woman, it can ruin your life. Just like this guy.
Oh, my ex-wife almost had me sent to Fort Leavenworth for 16 years. This is good. So I get married like any other dumb private does in Korea. Don't ever do that, by the way. 30 days later, I asked for a divorce. It wasn't for me. So I asked for a divorce. Of course, she didn't want that. So what would any other crazy ex-wife do? She started sending emails to my chain of command saying that I was going to kill her, a whole bunch of other crazy things. That's when I first got put under investigation. Of course, that was unfounded, so I was in the clear. So she couldn't get me for that. She decided that she would make a fake email of me and a fake email of another person who was a male. This was when Don't Ask, Don't Tell was in effect. So she would email back and forth, all types of crazy messages, and then she would send them to the chain of command again. Investigation number 2. Of course, that was unfounded. So what else could she do, right? She couldn't get me any other way. So my ex-wife worked in a hospital. Now, Red Cross messages come from hospitals, so there's a little bit of a backstory. So she couldn't get me for those other things. She decided that she would put in a fake Red Cross message and have it sent to the chain of command as a verified one. So it's late one Friday. My first sergeant called me. He goes, "Hey, Vonderdeck, we got a verified Red Cross message. Your wife was in a car accident and she's in a coma." He goes, "It's verified. Pack your bags. You're going back to the States." I told him it was fake. So I had a little bit of money in my bank account on the emergency leave. So I was going from Korea to San Francisco. I landed in San Francisco and I couldn't even buy a sandwich. I checked my bank account. All the accounts were drained. She done cleared the bank accounts of all about $10,000.
Now there's millions of other guys like this that have had problems even worse than this guy, but like I said, if you pick the wrong woman, she can ruin your life. Another reason why us as men need to be careful about marriage is because it benefits the women way more than it does the men, usually. And when I say that, I'm talking more finances and kids. Take a listen to this.
Like, think about it. You get married to us, you get half our shit, right? We get married to you, we get half your shit. Here's the difference. No girl is dumb enough to marry a dude that got less shit than her. Only we're stupid enough to marry these broke bitches, bro. That's how great feels. Your inside's a like, she needs half my shit, bro.
Now this is funny, but it's true. Like I said at the beginning, women want that cushion. They usually don't marry guys that have less money than them or less things than them. Whereas a guy will marry a woman just because of their looks. I'm not saying all women are like that and choose that way, but a lot of them do. Some of the most powerful, richest men in the world have made the same mistake of getting married to a woman that has way less to offer than them. And guess what happens when they divorce? She takes all their shit. Jeff Bezos, Elon Musk, probably two of the most successful people in the world. Jeff Bezos' wife is one of the richest people in the world because of divorce. I'm not judging their wives, I have no idea who they are. I'm just saying to really think twice about getting married and not to rush into getting married of anybody. Men don't need marriage as much as women do. And the sooner we start to realize that, the sooner we're gonna stop picking bad women that take all our shit once they sign that paperwork. And also, if you're in a really good relationship and things are working, then if it ain't broke, don't fix it.